are not alone. Like, there's probably worse experience than I had to experience in my whole work life, period. You know?
Guys,
brain fart.
Not gonna lie, guys, this is not on topic, but down in the comments below, let me know if you guys like tacos or not, because I'm like craving some tacos right now. But
Bro,
anyway,
that was not me.
that was a little hungry, a little hungry. But anyway, so guys, we're gonna talk to you guys about too. So the importance, and I do not stress this enough, the importance of staying true to yourself. Guys, listen. If you aren't yourself, you are nobody. If you aren't yourself, you're nobody. You know,
everybody else.
The thing that I come to realize with everything is, if you're not yourself and you're trying to be somebody else and you want to do the things everybody else is doing, what makes you different from everybody else besides your name? Nothing. The reason why I say that, guys,
come on, brain fart again.
I'm gay. Oh no.
No, so
I want you to know. The reason I say that is because 4Nxrthkace is up next. Stream my music, Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music.
Oh my god, we're gonna lose the attention. Stay with us. So, do not be like everybody else, but do not stress yourself out trying to find yourself. Do what, like, if you find that something makes you happy, start surrounding yourself more with that subject, that object, the situation, whatever it may be. Because I'm in the same situation right now, if you relate to that. I'm trying to find what my purpose is. Because honestly, I couldn't even tell you. I cannot tell you what my purpose is right now. I am different. I am white. I stutter.
I like that white made you different. But no.
No, like the tattoos and the dyed hair, and I'm super tall and lanky. Like.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say that on purpose. I'm gonna say the thing is, like, nobody really knows their purpose until, you know, they're at the end of their life. Because at the end of the day, people's purpose is whatever we make our purpose. Like, because there is no such thing as defined destiny. There is no such thing as a predetermined future. We make our futures as we go along. Anything that you want to do, you can do it. You just have to give yourself the right amount of discipline and enough freedom to go ahead and do that thing. Because at the end of the day, if a person wants to go and you know sell stuff, they can. They really can if they wanted to. If a person wants to go out and make a lot of money, they can go wash cars. They can be a businessman. They can be a salesman. They can do whatever they need to do to make money. You can do anything that you want to do. You just have to give yourself enough discipline to do it. If you want to be the biggest artist in the world, go out, put out a lot of music, promote, talk to people, build connections, do anything you have to do to make that money to be a musician. You can do anything you want to do. You just have to be able to tell yourself, hey, I can do this, and actually go out and do it, and not just let it be an empty promise to yourself. Because we all have those empty promises where we just say we're going to do something, and guess what? Doesn't get done. Don't give yourself empty promises.
Sorry, y'all. He's messing with my mic.
Sorry, G.
I
was spitting some fire. Broke the mic.
Look at the camera focusing. It can't even understand. Camera's not understanding.
Call me super hot fire.
So, stress. I can't stress the subject stress enough. If you were a stressed person, I'm right there with you. I'm trying to find a resolution to ways to stop stressing, but I stepped out of my comfort zone today. I spoke out about things I felt I would never speak out about, period. Whether it's how an associate spoke to me or how a manager pushed me around. If you want to find what's best for you, sometimes it's something that you think maybe you'd never do. And I'm not talking about go out and hurting somebody or doing something against the law, but it's like, if you're stuck being somewhere you don't want to be, exit. Like, find your exit.
You have to do whatever you have to do to leave that situation. That's exactly right.
And I left that situation today, and an hour later I'm sitting with Case podcasting about the subject, because almost all of my coworkers came to me, and I spoke to them about my stuff too, but they came to me and they sounded never happy. And the managers were so unaware about this. It's like, that's why I pushed the mental health situation. It is important. Your mental health comes first and your physical health. Like, you as a person come first. Because management, they're worried about keeping their job. Because they're easy to replace, you're easy to replace, everybody's replaceable. They told me today, if you died, it'd be the same thing as termination. Get you out of the system, replace you. And it's effed up, but that's how the world is working. And if this continues any longer and people stop being that way, or... Huh?
Brain fart?
No, I stutter. I said the wrong thing. If people continue being like this, we're going to get nowhere. We're not going to care about people the way people should be caring about people. Everybody's always going to be living terribly and only thinking of themselves. Yeah. You know?
And that's where it comes in to say, that's when, you know, it's a difference between being yourself and doing things for yourself and then not fucking with nobody. Like, good lord.
Don't call me
I'm playing. No, it's good, guys. She smells like flowers and roses. Anyway, yeah, that's when it comes in difference. So there's a difference between being an a-hole and just being, you know, self-secluded. I feel like with that, there isn't a reason why a person should, you know, be mean to another person, because at the end of the day, it really gets nobody anywhere. And if anything, it makes your own day worse, because I don't know anybody who gets happy or truly excited knowing that they, you know, made another person's day terrible or made it bad, unless you're just different. But with that, being yourself does also mean being able to be, you know, relatable to other people, because at the end of the day, we are humans. We all crave attention. We all crave to be belonged. And at the end of the day, if you're not able to present yourself like that, you won't be able to appeal to anybody. You won't be able for people to understand how you feel and what you mean if you can't appeal to people's feelings. So, not saying being a suck up and just do what everybody tells you to do, but remember, have some care, because at the end of the day, the more that we can care for each other, the more we can go out and make somebody's day better. The more we can go out and start building relationships with new people. So, end of the day, be kind. Even if sometimes you don't feel like it, I promise you. Sometimes being kind when you don't want to can actually make you feel so great you just don't know what to do.
Sometimes walking away and saying nothing could be another option. Like me.
Yep, definitely understandable.
I don't know about y'all, but if somebody calls me out by my name or disrespects me, I'm not. Sometimes I could kill them with kindness, but let's be honest. If they irritate you so bad, you can't even imagine what words will come out your mouth. You're just gonna start talking. So, best thing to do is walk out of that situation.
And that's definitely right. Because some situations, silence is better than anything. You know, sometimes somebody could come to you real nasty and
Saucy
vulgar.
baka.
Yeah. And they make you seem like they want to do something. You know, I understand. I'm a big guy. I know I try to be as sweet as I can, but sometimes, you know, you just want to bust out the hands on the boys. But I mean, you know, that's when, you know, sometimes it's best just to turn the other cheek. Just walk away, don't say anything. Because at the end of the day, that lets them know I'm not intrigued in anything that you're talking about. Whatever you're talking about, whatever you're saying, it's not intriguing me enough to want to do something. So, silence is definitely the best answer sometimes.
If you notice somebody is running you over, And it just starts building up and up and up. The managers told me this today. You can't expect something to be done about it if you don't tell someone. You don't have to tell that exact person that they're treating you like terrible trash. But you could tell somebody who could do something about it. Not your thug friend that has a pistol whip and just... No. Tell somebody who can put that person in their place, sit them down, and tell them, like, bro, you cannot perceive life as that one guy or girl who disrespects people. Nobody wants to socialize with the disrespecter, and if you are socializing, we can only imagine that you probably are rolling along the same game they are.
And, you know, one other thing I wanted to speak about too. So, loving one another. Same thing as being kind, but loving one another, as in people that you already know, you care for. When people feel like they have to go out and love somebody, most people assume it as in, oh, let's go, let's kiss, let's hug, let's, do the nasty. That's not always what loving people is about. When I say loving people, I mean learning that people are going to be people at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, all we have is each other. Because guess what? Once your favorite person is gone,
there's no getting them
back. There's no getting that person back. Once your best friend from 10 years ago unexpectedly has a crash and perishes, you're never gonna have that again. So I said, with loving people, the best thing you can do is show somebody that you care, that you appreciate them, that you love them, because that can also change a person's day, making them feel like they're cared for. Everybody wants to feel cared for. If you make somebody feel cared for and loved and show compassion, even if they aren't your best of friends, just a random person. Hey, if a random person walked up to you and just told you very nice things that settle right with your mind, you'd feel right, you'd feel good. So it's nice to be able to give and receive. Pause. It's Whoa! Pause. But no.
Pause for the homies.
I'm homosexual. Psych alive.
No.
My booty's for Mike. Anyway.
Michael Jackson, please do not come for my husband's boyfriend. Booty hole. Thank you.
But yeah. Well, guys. So we're gonna say too, we're not gonna keep this episode too long of the podcast for our first podcast. But guys, definitely tune in. We're gonna try to get a podcast done for you guys at least once a week.
Give us some subjects.
Hey, if you guys need anything you guys want us to talk about, go ahead and link it down in the comments. This podcast is just a little bit everywhere. We're just talking about different things that's going on our mind. That we want to speak out to you guys. But
don't worry, next one's gonna be full subject.
Next one, we're going crazy. Case and K taking over. 2022.
Going crazy, going stupid. Going crazy, going stupid.
Going stupid. Yeah.
It's K and Case.
Alrighty.
K and Case. Hey, K and Case. K and Case. You gotta do it with me. Come on, man. K and Case. Hey, K and Case.
Hey. But alrighty, y'all. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. It's been Case.
And K.
And we'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Why do you sit there one